from?
I got that from a China mall.
Oh, very interesting. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't actually have popcorn with me, but what I do have, Sam, is Inferno. And it's going to get hot enough in here to potentially pop some popcorn. So let's start diving into the action.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this one, right? Inferno, it's such a... It's a deceptively simple map is the best way to describe it, right? It's so stratted into the ground that everyone thinks, oh, well, everybody knows this map. But at the end of the day, the better prepared will always come out on top.
Better prepared can be the case for the majority unless the skill gap is too fast. Let's see what Hyperion are made of. Obviously, picking into this one is a bit of a interesting sign. They should know that FlyQuest are pretty good on this map. It's going to be the execution over towards B. The flash is now going to be coming through. Goose going to be peeking out through. Takes a couple of shots, but is unable to see anything. So the bomb is looking to go down. If it does, that's that extra money in the pocket. But the Gooseberry is coming out like a ninja through the sky. That sky, but unable to connect those shots. KO. Wonder what version of her we're getting today. KO Slayer, KO. Natty on towards that banana position. Can absolutely get brutalized by KelSie, who was a highlight from a couple of weeks ago. Just to see how she does going forward. KelSie really going to get tagged down heavily. 10 HP. They do have a kit on KO, so keep in mind where she's going to be going. Arsenal's going to be able to find one, but the trade's going to be coming in thick and fast. Mads doing a good work, but eventually going to get traded off. Anna tries her best. But 1v3 is just not going to happen.
Solid retake, unfortunate post-plant positioning, I felt like. Obviously, they allow the bomb to get planted. It's cash given over. But they gamble stacked it. And unfortunately, it was the wrong site. Ultimately, however, they do still win out the round. And I think what really works out quite nicely for them is the last couple of players for Hyperion are kind of stuck in dark. So you can have one player diffusing and like 3 players just covering you. Anybody who even attempts to peek out is instantly going to get their head blown off. So very well played there from FlyQuest. Good control of the space. But Hyperion still going to be able to put a little bit of a spade into this one.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens when you take that gamble, when you allow the bomb to go down. It's always a dangerous one, but at the end of the day, if you're confident that you can get the recovery in, not a, pistol round on Inferno, I think that's fairly fine, but later on in the game, that's where it becomes quite default. Where a lot of people don't like this map, Sam, is the fact that, okay, they've done a rush down B, they've got control, let's save. It's a very default style map for a lot of people. Talking of which, Goose going to be around this corner near the wood stack. It's going to be BiBiAhn picking up 2 for herself, leaving only 1 for Goose. Last star Natty, last one's alive.
And this is one of the reasons that banana control is so important. Goose getting so much space absolutely for free just devastates Hyperion. At least Natty will be good for 1, so they'll do a little bit of damage into the bonus for the next round. But let's face it, this is pretty much done and dusted. There you go.
I was kind of hoping Natty was going to be able to get away with a couple of kills there, try to do some damage to that econ. One of the easiest topics for us to talk about, but honestly, at this early stages in the game, it's the best thing we can talk about. 3rd round, pistols. What do you think?
Yeah, upgraded at the very most. You can actually see a couple of we got the upgrades coming through here. A smattering of utility, just to allow them a little bit of space. Gonna be difficult to take banana control here, but they'll give it the old college try, as the NA folks say.
Good initial kill. Kimmy goes down. A bit unfortunate at the start. Yeah, she was one of the players who might well have had a pistol there. Hopefully Hyperion are going to use this time to kind of just have a little bit of a think how to approach the 3rd round. Obviously still very early doors here. I wouldn't expect to achieve too much in this one, but they do actually manage to make their way through the molly. Kode is going to be on the other side of this smoke. She has to be careful using up too many of her bullets. Goose! That's the kill. Honestly thought she might have lost her head, but instead it's going to be Kode. That is a gun they could try to recover. I don't think it has like a couple of bullets left in it though, so Natty once again, last one left alive. 12 bullets, all right. You can do something with those. And that's going to be potentially just running and hiding. Never mind, she's trying to bait it out. I appreciate this play. She's going to be going in fairly deep in towards apartments now. 40 seconds left on the clock here, Sam. I don't really expect too much from her, but I have to be proven wrong. Out through the balcony here. Natty. Oh, no. Stood no chance.
Rocking a hard place there, it felt like, for Hyperion. We knew they went into that round with very little, so to come out with anything is... I mean, they got the kill onto Kionetta. So you're doing that little bit of economic chip. It's not really enough, though, to talk about so much. This is where things are going to start to reveal themselves, because Hyperion are able to buy in now. It's their first real gun round. They had guns a couple rounds back, but it was like one of those weird force wonky things. Now they've got proper weaponry available, and Kionetta, of course, has the AWP. So this is where things start to get spicy.
Oh. Always love it when she pulls out the big green gun. And playing aggressive and confident with it as well. That is a good sign. Could be countered though. And if they lose that AWP early on and it gets traded off, that could be big. Kelsey going to be here, backing her up in towards the apartments. This is her stomping ground. She knows his apartment's like the back of her hand, but she's going to be able to catch these players off. She finds one, but the trade comes in. Gooseberry goes down at the same time. Now Kayoday's going to be the last one left alive. Quick flicks on, hits the shot. Back she goes. Mads over towards Long. Carefully planned. They've got this position covered now. Artstar, Anna. Last two left alive.
This is still somewhat doable as well. The fact that Bomb is making its way up towards Banana, you've got a wrap around through CT spawn, and the two FlyQuest players that are not on B are on A. So BB, I say BB is the only barrier, but it's BB.
BB. All right. How's she going to handle this one? She knows she doesn't want to overextend. Peeking around these angles. Mad from behind. Catches Artstar off guard. That opens up an opportunity for BB to peek in. Gets the kill, picks up the AK, and there you go. Easy round for them. Feeling very confident with it. They kept the AWP, Sam. They lost a couple of players, but they got the round.
Yeah, I mean, that's truly the most important part at the moment. And Hyperion, while they still do have a little bit of cash to work with, yeah, it is going to be a force. It's not going to be a robust buy by any measure. And of course, if they lose this round, they're back down onto pistol. So FlyQuest are comfy cozy, and winning 2 rounds in a row here will put them in a really good spot economically. So there isn't too much concern there. A little bit of concern with Kayode missing that one, but you know, it's early.
Oh, and here we go. The shot's coming in, and the banana control is lost. Just the whole of B. It's gone. It's out of here. And this is where the default save comes into play. Okay, going in for the information. If she could get some early picks, that could be big. And you know what? That smoke's got an opening, but she is not fast enough on the draw. She was also moving. Smart decision by her to not actually shoot in that moment. But getting closer, this is a risky play, and the flash comes through. Kayode going to be peeking in nonetheless. Peeks up on towards the standbys, gets into kill, and knows there's another player there as well. So now they're going to be going in for the double peek, but the spray comes out from Artstar, doing their best to try and hold on to this church position. Pistols out, Nate's going to be going through as well, but they lose the grasp of that round. They try as they might, can't win the round.
Oof. Great round from Hyperion. I mean, I did not expect them. I really didn't think they were going to come out on top of that one. But some really good aggression up Banana. And it's one of the few times where FlyQuest wasn't taking early Banana control. Almost feels like they're giving up a lot of that space, and it comes to bite them. Quick, fast execute here. Yes, they did have player presence, but Artstar goes absolutely massive there with a little bit of backup as well. And there you go. Site is free and clear, and a much better post plant as well than what we saw in the pistol round, but I suppose it helps having actual guns.
Indeed. Well, there we go. Again, they're trying to take a lot of space up here, and it's going to work out decently well in regards to taking over Car. Kimmy is down to 10 HP, so, you know, you win some, you lose some. Kionetta with the AWP. Interested to see what she's about to do with this, but this is going to be a good push. The flash coming out. Gooseberry around with her teammates, but the first hit is going to be Mads. Gooseberry with one, but the trade's going to be coming through. Artstar knows she has to back off, but she can't give up the ground. So close, and the MP9's come around. Noose had already closed, and Kayode up in towards that long position, that mid position even. He's going to back off as well. Flash comes out, in they go. Kiyonetta's going to have to try and find the first kill in this round if they want a chance of being able to win this. The molly goes down, delaying. ever longer, and well, round the corner, they tried to come, but KD has been spotted, and she has spotted them. CSG coming through, she times it, misses the chance, but Kelsie's there to back it up and steal away the kills. Natty left in a 1v4. Can she pick up anything? She runs out of bullets. AK in hand, she turns, gets a headshot, but KD is not going to allow that to go unanswered.
Awesome counter aggression there from FlyQuest with the MP9s. Holding the same position that they held in the previous round, but this time not giving up that space too easily. Playing a good little bit of anti-flash there as well, so not getting caught with their pants down. And they're able to just mow down a lot of those players. It helps that they were 3 strong as well, and eventually Goose goes down, but they've already taken down like 2 players. So yeah, you take that trade, and Artstar, caught all alone, is eventually very quickly dispatched of, and at that point, Hyperion really have nothing to go on in that round. So it's nice to see there's obviously some adaptation coming through here. Like we see that crazy banana aggression in the previous round. They go, okay, we can't let that happen again. And they shut it down instantly. Now Hyperion back onto pistols. It's taken a bit longer than I had expected. Excuse me. They've got a little bit of cash here, so very likely going to be upgraded pistols at the very most. They want to make sure they've got cash into the next round. They've taken a timeout here, and it's really, really important that they make something happen with this. I appreciate the scalp buy, but you're coming up against KD.
Shut down both of them. The tag does come through though. That's what I do love about the scout. Its utility within a round can be so big. If you can get a couple of tags, it's always pretty good. But obviously versus AWP, it's not as useful unless you can hit that headshot and deny them AWP. Either way, pistols can still be of worth. A couple of Tech 9s here. Utility to boot as well. So the execution is going to really well, they're going to depend on this. If they call it wrong, it's going to be painful. And due to obviously a boosted play as well up on short, in the way of Kelsey, that is going to be difficult. A bit more information here for Hyperion. I know Molly's gone out. Oh, good use from FlyQuest Red of this utility, just denying this time. So now if any of these players want to push, they have to expose themselves, and that's exactly what happens. But Artstar hits a running headshot, Mads with 2. The Famus leaves it with very few bullets, but it's enough for Natty, who gets the kill, gets the bomb plant, picks up an AK as well. Now left in a 1v2. I'll use this spot whilst you can. It's gone in CS2. No longer will we have to check Graveyard as that's hard. It's hardly? It's tightly. Either way, 1v2. Picking up, it's going to be Goosebreeder and BB checking out these angles. Oh my god, Natty so close. Goosebreeder didn't catch her. The headshot comes through. She almost gets it for BB. She's too sharp. Hits a headshot and clutches it in for her team. But what a close round. What? That was a pistol round, Sam.
I love Tech 9s. Literally best gun in the game. Not really, but most fun by like leaps and bounds. The fact that they get so much done so quickly, and you mentioned it, right? There was so much good utility being used to slow down Hyperion, to kind of put them in an uncomfortable spot. They burst out of Boiler, just mow everyone down. Sure, they get traded quite a lot, but a fantastic clutch there, almost clutch from Natty. Down to 1v1, but BB, the reflexes are just better.
Oh, BB's had enough of it. She plays aggressive and meets her maker. And so does Goosebreeder. Does get revenge after she's there, but now it's going to be a 2v3. The pressure over towards Banana is going to be coming through. Man's going to be sitting up on the cement bags, just waiting for them to cross over. And that's exactly what happens. They fall in for the trap, but she doesn't notice there's a player next to her. She does the damage, but not the kill on that player. The aid's going to be coming through. That might just be enough to tag down Natty. It's going to be a kill, but slows it down. And for some reason, I didn't quite realize where that nade came from. 1v1 peeking around. It's going to be the AWP, but Kelsey, the confidence, the reaction time is there. Takes down Kionetta. I just want to throw it back a little bit. I want to give mad props to Natty on not the round, last round, but the round before where she almost clutched it. To be able to hit those shots with the Famus is brutal, because I think it had like maybe 4 bullets in it. And to be able to get killed with the Famus without a few bullets is big.
Yeah, it definitely made a huge difference there. And even if it didn't win them the round, you know, you'd like to think the economic damage is being made. And you can already see it here in this round. 2 players not on M4s. KD, you cannot keep getting away with that. every round.
It's a very standard one as well, but it's difficult not to try and play into it if you've got an opposition gun. But BB pushing down Banana, she's going to be meeting head on with these players, but they're going to be hit by nades, and that's going to be allowing her to just mow them down. One left in that Banana position, but they've backed up. outstar trying to make some kind of presence up in towards mid, but it's not going to happen unless Kionetta allows it, and she does not. As a famous wizard once said, shall not pass.
Nerd.
To paraphrase it. Oh, this is brutal, but I'm impressed with some of the ways the Hyperion are actually playing, Sam. I think like they do have some potential. They've got some rough edges.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what we were saying a little bit earlier on, right? Fairly new formed team, a couple of new players that don't have a ton of experience with some veteran players who have played a couple of impacts before or played, you know, in years past, but they haven't really had the time to cement themselves, to gel. I mean, they had one really good round, that very aggressive push-up Banana, and I spoke about FlyQuest very quickly reading into that and very quickly adapting to that. And now every single round, they're just shutting down Banana. They're not allowing that space to go over. And that is the mark of a veteran team, to be able to make that quick thinking decision, literally a one-round turnaround. And now Hyperion are struggling. They're struggling to find an in. You know, they keep hitting that B site, trying to find that control. Then they try and hit the A site. And as soon as they come out of boiler, as soon as they peak mid, Kionetta is there to shut them down. And I think that one of the biggest issues they have right now is too much respect for Kionetta. And I don't mean that like, okay, you should just peak the AWP, but I feel like you're giving up A entirely because Kionetta is there and not even attempting it, because she gets that early kill. If you can try and take that space, if you can try and force her off of her position, you might have a little bit more success.
He's just had them done though, Sam, isn't it?
True. So true. But that's why I'm a caster and not a player.
I mean, for some teams, yes. I mean, you've got to have these anti-strats, and they can work. And they do work. But when Kionetta is KO slaying, she's feeling it. She's feeling confident. She's ready to go. And I mean, we saw that right away. As soon as she had that AWP, she was playing aggressive in towards apartments. And that was a good sign for her. Not so much for Hyperion. They've been having to play up against an awakened Kionetta. Also, the Banana control coming out from FlyQuest Red has been really good. They've been playing a little bit more defensive where needed. A couple of mistakes here or there from them, but well, not even mistakes. It's actually Hyperion playing good. I don't want to take away from their successes. But they have actually learned Hyperion to maybe not go full ham against it, because they've lost multiple players to doing that beforehand. And up in towards mid they go. Smoke goes outside, just a flash, but it's ineffective, but they're still able to take around the corners because Kionetta misses the shot. Not the thing you really want to be hearing and coming in for this luck position. It's going to be Kimmy just waiting. I've heard that she's actually dealing with a bit of a cat issue at the moment on her mouse pad. Oh, Kionetta, she's just playing super confident here, Sam. No respect. Just peek straight in. Without that play over towards long, the whole setup for Hyperion is now collapsed. They have to go back and try and find somewhere else, and that's exactly what they're looking to do, but it's obvious. FlyQuest Red should have this red. And BiBiAhn finds two. Oh my god, straight onto a third, maybe even a fourth. Can't quite pull it off, but Kionetta is going to be able to find those two kills, and BiBiAhn and BiBiAhn now like in a difficult situation. Peeks in, but far too aggressive. madss is having none of it. Puts it down.
And the worst part of that is, so they tried to hedge their bets a little bit more heavily towards A. They take a lot of that space. They actually get into a decent position, but artstar gets caught out. And by the time they start the rotation over towards B, there is not a drop of utility available. So they just have to dry swing and hope that they'll be able to trade off of one another. And, well, BiBiAhn, good for 2, because, I mean, she's just so good. I love that as I say that. Oh, good for 3, in fact. There you go. It's just a BiBiAhn special there. Hyperion just could not find any space, any sort of footing into that round. And I like that they attempted something different, but it felt like there was a bit of a... I know why artstar was holding that angle, but it felt a little out of place. But I suppose mostly it's just because Kionetta was just being Kionetta.
Talking of which, here she goes, straight into second mid, gets a kill, gets heavily tagged, and is going to be able to back off. Well, that was Molly coming over towards her, but no, it was her teammate making sure mid was secured. Day signaling over towards Mad that she wants to go for the peak. Flash comes out, but she misses. There's 2 targets, and she shot in between the both. I'll start trying to peek in towards here, trying not to suffer any falls, but Kelsey is going to be the same. Getting some information instead of peeking. She's going to now just back off. Smoke comes down from a teammate. The cohesion on this squad is fantastic. Kelsey is going to be able to find that initial kill. Kionetta misses her 3rd, maybe even 4th shot. There we go. Artstar finds the kill, and the Mads set up on site. Fairly default position behind this pillar. Are they going to check it correctly? They do. And Kimmy, rather, she makes it work. Gets the kill, and Kionetta is going to get the bomb plant down. This is an interesting situation here for them. They can't afford to miss any more here. She's done so good in other rounds, but this one seems a little bit off. Just been a little bit more difficult. Double AWP here, Sam.
Yeah, instantly back away from that. Makes a lot of sense. As you say, interesting. I wonder if they're just taking the AWP away from where Hyperion can snag it. They just don't want to allow them to be able to have an AWP into the next round. Possibly. We'll see if they actually do play with it into the next, because it hasn't been yeeted. Okay, I respect it. I'm impressed that Hyperion are able to, you know, nab another round for themselves. I like that they changed it up. They headed towards the A site. That's kind of what I said, that where they might find a little bit more success, particularly if they can displace Kade. And after losing their first player, they do actually manage to grab the space. A few uncharacteristic misses from Kade. But once they've forced her off of her position and managed to get in onto the site, there's no way that FlyQuest are able to retake that. So it's a much better round from Hyperion, but can they replicate it, especially now because, as we mentioned, 2 AWPs.
Indeed, let's see if that works or hinders for this squad. Double AWP setup. Both over towards B as well. Interesting decisions. They're going to have to get this rotation in quickly. Natty's about to get pushed out here. Adds up the counter. Molly trying to deny the push is going to be Kelsey. Looking to be burnt alive. She's going to be able to find at least an initial kill. Staying alive at the back of this position as the Molly hasn't quite reached out far enough. She peeks out at the wrong time. BiBiAhn going to be coming in from the short position. Flash comes out, but she knows they're going to be there. She takes the initial peeks with her teammate as well from long. Mads finds 2. And the final one goes to BB.
Whew. Nice little change up of positioning there. We saw Kade over towards B, BB holding a nice position towards A, and it works out perfectly. And this is it. This is again a case of FlyQuest reading into Hyperion and making quick adjustments. Hyperion are like, all right, cool. We know that Kade is over towards A. We need to displace her. We can take the space. So that 1 round later, FlyQuest go, all right, cool. We're just gonna like completely flip the script. BB, you're going A and go kill. And it works. And now Hyperion back down onto attack that man again. So how many rounds has that happened now?
Sure that. Has a wall bang, not quite getting the kill, but doing the damage. That means these pistols are just so battered and bruised right now that going in for this execution is going to be difficult, but Goose on the AWP makes it harder, and they can't, but BB's here, just looking to clean up the mess. That's exactly what happens. Upgrades the pistol. That's going to be the 11th round here, Sam.
Stay dynamic, stay loose, constantly in control from round to round. Only got 2 rounds left in this half, and Hyperion trailing desperately behind at the moment. This might be their last proper full buy. Even with a 4 rounds loss streak bonus, it's going to be difficult into the next round. They might be forced into a save situation by the end of this, and even then, not sure it's going to be enough.
Yeah, they're fighting an uphill battle here, Sam. And they're going to be going into the second half, battered and bruised, no matter what they do now. And FlyQuest Red, they're confident. And that confidence has only been growing the more we've been getting into this match. Oh, Kelsey. She's just given away the goose, if you will. Oh, Artstar goes for the kill. The patience wasn't there. If she just waited, Sam, and they played out in towards mid, she would have been able to get a free kill. And that player mounted towards mid is going to be able to find 2, including the bomb.
Oh.
Yeah, Nice kill from Natty, but it's going to take a lot more than that to get recovery going. Bomb is going to get picked up. So maybe it's possible. Flash out towards long as well. It's going to be smoked. Okay, back in towards mid. Finds the bomb again. The bomb is dropped. Man's found it the first time. This time around, it's KO Day. Actually going to get pushed by a player. Natty going to be going in for the kills. Finds one onto KO Day. BiBi's going to be on site. Wait, ready and waiting to activate. Easily done. R-Stars on towards Graveyard. There's BiBi in her place. R-Star started this round with the first kill. Can she end it? 20 seconds on the clock. She hasn't got time for this. Goose should have a read on this. Coming around the corner. Never mind. She waits. She knew better. Knife out. Trying to make up as much time as possible. Crouch around the corner. It's not going to work. R-Star goes down. And that is one hell of a round for Goose to clutch on.
There were so many timings in that round. Kelsey missing all of the players moving in towards apartments, pushing out, trying to find information, getting aggressive, going on a flank, getting taken out. Mads in this sneaky position because she was hiding away. The timing on those last two players as Natty is trying to find the information on where, ArtStar, find the information on where Goose is, turns away at like the split second before Goose peeks out. It was just timing after timing after timing. And it comes out on top for FlyQuest. And Hyperion's still able to buy into this.
Okay, Kionetta onto KO Day. I love that. Now they know they've got this player trapped. The molly's going to be coming through. BiBiAhn's going to be able to back off. One puts BiBi in the corner. See, it's not just Hedger that can make these jokes, all right? It's also Molly goes out. Flash going to be following up. They're going to be looking to take this control over Banana, and they're doing it fantastically. But the AWP's going to be there, and so are multiple players. BiBiAhn finds one. The damage is done. Kionetta's on 1 HP. Anna's on 6. Oh, that Molly needs to be dropped down very quickly before the push comes through. And there you go. Damage is done. 55 seconds. That's going to be taken away. Looking at 45-second mark before they really do anything here. Meanwhile, over towards A, we've got Natty going on an exploratory mission, trying to find any kind of openings. She's been able to find at least something here. 35 seconds on the clock. They've had to make the call to back off from Banana. This is definitely the right call. But Kelsey, she's going to be a difficult one to find and take care of. Towards pitch, she's now got the information, and instead of going for the aggressive angle, instead she's going to be dropping down the smoke. Nate goes out, finds a kill without even seeing a player. The bomb's going to get planted in a moment. Player from Graveyard gets the kill. Natty, good job. And this is the final round, so it's all or nothing here. Mads and Goose are going to be going in for the peak, but it's going to be Kionetta with the kill. Now Goose left in a 1v3. We've seen her win 1v5s. More difficult situations than this. With the AWP there, it's just not going to happen. GG, well played on that first half. We're going to go into a quick break and we'll be back with the second half very shortly. Make sure to go grab your popcorn and any drinks.
Always thought I could walk through fire. Feels
Welcome back. That first half was a bit of a banger there, Sam. I'm excited for the second half, but can Hyperion bring it back?
It's been close, some of these rounds. Down to the wire, in fact. Some of them are a little bit more one-sided than others, but Hyperion really are putting in so much into this game. Unfortunately, FlyQuest, the experience that they bring to the table, the skill, it's just been so difficult. And Hyperion, with only 3 rounds, this pistol is everything.
Yeah, if Hyperion lose this pistol, even if they allow the bomb to go down, that's going to cost them massively. And they've gambled up over towards the B site. FlyQuest Red, they're ready to descend. Utilities going out. Flash going to be following up as well. Kionetta's going to have to back off. This is going to be leaving a massive opening for them to push on. The players potentially trapped in difficult positions. Goosebreed are still going to be pushing all the way in. No kills go on their way, though, because Natty and Loku is able to find a couple of kills themselves. They're in towards the barbecue pit. Still alive at the moment, but not for long, because Anna's there to hit the headshot. Last player alive, not for long. Anna, there you go. That's what you want to see.
Anna with the 4K? Let's go. and I mean, they were clean headshots. Okay, there was like one where she like missed a few shots because the player was like behind a wall. So we kind of forgive that one. But for the most part, it was just dink, dink, dink. Really well done. Love that. Absolutely. Yeah, that was what I was talking about. There you go. Dink. Beautiful stuff there. Well played. And that was the pistol round that they needed. They deny a bomb plant, so there's no money for FlyQuest at the moment. Now they've got to leverage it.
Yeah, they had to take this momentum going forward and go forward with it as far as they can, because they are in a massive deficit. 8 rounds behind right now. Quick math. Ideally, you want the MP9s to be getting all the kills. Obviously, Scout, cool. Pistols, sure, but MP9, that's where you get the real money from. You can hear the footsteps there. I don't really want to see Hyperion take too many dangerous decisions, but oh, this is... I know they're just Glocks here, Sam, but they can be dangerous. Flash going to be coming through, and Kimmy's not going to expect the player behind her.
Oof.
This is what I'm talking about. They tried copying what FlyQuest Red did a couple of times. It's a good execution, but it's bad timing. Oh, no. And the Scout player goes down. Goosebreeder. First shot into the head. And now it's going to be a bunch of players pushing on over towards the site. The bomb has to be denied, and that's exactly what happens. Natty coming out from apartments, turns around, sends Kelsey's body flying. Now Mads on site, nowhere to go. Yeah, last one left alive. 19 HP in a dream. There's not really anything she's going to be able to do here. It was looking like it was going to go so terribly wrong there, Sam.
Natty's insane.
Oh, you cursed her, Sam.
Okay.
Okay, with the kill. Extra money in the bank. You know what? They didn't get the bomb down, but what they did, Sam, they managed to get a decent amount of money in the bank.
And they've heavily damaged the bonus as well. So this is honestly like best case scenario for FlyQuest at the moment. I will say Natty getting 2 kills there while full blinded. Yep. Spray and pray, we take those. Absolutely love that. Now the reinvest for Hyperion is there. They have to, because they're coming up against the full AKs from FlyQuest Red. They've managed to string a couple of rounds together, but the end is nowhere near in sight for Hyperion yet.
No. They have invested into this round. Obviously, they lost a couple of guns. Anna's going to be behind the smoke, not affected by the flash, but still unable to see the moves of these players. Her teammate having to back away. Goosebreeder is going to be pushing the issue. They push up, they get aggressive, and now they can fall back. They now push other avenues, and that's exactly what they're looking to do. Leaving Goose there to lurk. She is the shot caller as well, keep in mind. The IGL here, and she's trying to keep them distracted. As the teammates look to descend upon the A site in towards apartments. Natty is with the peek, but doesn't see anyone immediately. Kelsey's going to be the one pushing up, AK in hand. Who's going to win the fight, though? And it's not actually going to be Kelsey. And Kionetta on to play on towards Short's going to be able to find the kill. And Nate's going to land on her. The headshot does not connect. For her anyway, but onto her it does. Wow, Mads looking to get the smoke down over towards that lively position. Covering up long. The recovery, I don't think it's actually even worth it here. Artstar Kimmy, if you look at the money in the bank here, they're going to have to fully invest to have any kind of chance next round. But they're going to go for it anyway. I kind of respect it, but unfortunately, that was a little bit lackluster.
It would be nice to have had a little bit of cash, maybe one little exit there, even if you do end up dying. Artstar looking for exits. One, that's all she's good for. Fair enough. Doing a little bit of damage to FlyQuest's economy as well. You know the round is lost, so if you can take some guns away, then you'll be happy with that. FlyQuest's reinvest isn't going to be as strong as it could have been if this had been a clean round. And of course, Hyperion will be pretty happy with that because they've got like no money. So every advantage that they can eke out, they'll take with gratitude. Unfortunately, now FlyQuest already up to 13 rounds. If this was CS2, it would be GG, but we're still on go. So there's still a couple rounds left here to get FlyQuest onto map point.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy getting used to that change. Well, there's a max 7 and an A1 on Anna. A little bit of a desperate buy here and not really spread out correctly. It's, you know, high gamble over towards the A site. See if they can find any kind of kills. KOD's just here to farm up some kills, which she should be able to do fairly easily because most of them are unarmored. There's actually a rifle there. Luckily for her, Mads is there to find those, and also the other two clean headshots.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that was pretty painful. Hyperion couldn't even take any space. And I mean, FlyQuest know they have the advantage. Close range, long distance, whatever the case is. But if they hold long distance, they have an even bigger advantage. So they just chill bottom mid and allow Hyperion to walk into their crosshairs. And that's a very quick and easy round for them. Hyperion now in serious trouble. This is a lost round, no matter how you look at it. Which means we're going to be on map point very, very shortly.
Essentially, so Artstar is able to find a kill with the nade, and her teammates, BiBiAhn's going to be pushing up, looking to go in for the quick kills here. Maybe a bit of a trade. Flash going out. That's going to be giving away her position, and she's going to have to just hide around this corner. There's going to be a whole load of players pushing her way, and she doesn't find any. It's going to be the 5-7 getting the kill. FlyQuest Red already planting the bomb. Only need 2 rounds, Sam. They're not too worried. Sacrificing one of their players to get themselves closer, but it's still possible for a comeback. There's 2 upgraded guns here. Kelsey going to be coming around the corner, has a big opportunity to just shut this down where it lays, but using a lot of bullets. She's got 19 bullets left. She has to back off. Mads now going to be holding a tight angle and just doing a perfect delay tactic here. Smoke over towards long. Yeah, up here and they're trying to like bash their heads up against the brick rule here because Kelsey and the teammates are just not allowing anyone through, and they'll happily die to the bomb here. They've got money to buy for the next round. Even more so now here. Kionetta goes in for it, finds one, but it's going to be all she wrote. Natty just sacrificing the gun. Doesn't even find a kill.
Oof. Yeah, I mean, that was very nearly around that Hyperion. I mean, they get 3 kills, right? So they start to do a bit of damage. It looks like, oh, maybe. I love that Kelsey actually, like, baits herself. So she swings around the corner with the MAC-10. Doesn't get anything, but that's okay because she's able to pull back and her teammates support her and get those kills. So easy peasy, she changes position, gets a kill somewhere else. It's seamless. It's like watching music when you watch FlyQuest play. It is map point now, and bearing in mind this is Hyperion's map, so this is where things start to get very dicey for this team.
I see indeed. All or nothing now. They have to win the next 10 rounds in a row, take it to overtime. Well, they lose their map pick and go over towards overpass, and that one is going to be brutal. That is the stomping ground here for FlyQuest Red. But only lost it once to one other team here in the NA scene. I do appreciate the play here from them. It's going to be a counterplay now from Hyperion, trying their best. Now peeking in towards this apartments.
Oh.
Kelsey is just picking them off. Kionetta with the reaction time of, well, too slow. I'll be nice on that one. Now 2 left, Sam, and they've got to do a full rotation through mid versus a 5-stack. I don't like saying GG, well played. this early on, but it's going to be difficult to try and recover in this round. Never say never. Mads finds the first kill towards Anna. Now Kimmy, last one left alive, tries to connect the shots, but unable to. 82 HP left alive, and now they know where she is. Mads comes to finish the job. GG, well played. There you go. You can now say FlyQuest Red win the opposition's map pick.
Oh, that they do it in a very, very dominant fashion. Hyperion, this sounds condescending, but I feel impressed that they did actually get 5 rounds. They've done